We're back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiasts. I'm C, and this is
Jewel, just Jewel. And today we've got some serious blades to show off from WE, Boker, and MKM.
all new knives, some of which we have no doubt you'll want to pick up for your collection or pocket.
Yep.
Most important. First up, the WE Winsome.
Lose 5 versions of this beauty. We have a few versions, and each has its own finish. So there's one with black stonewash, a hand-rubbed satin, a polished gray, and a two-tone satin and black stonewash, all with M390 steel. Each features a 3.74-inch drop point blade with flat grind and single plane edge. The knife opens with either the dual-sided thumb studs or with the jimp topper front flipper. At least it does. And it does have buttery smooth action. Excuse me. Thanks to its cage ceramic ball bearing system.
Handle is crafted with high-end titanium carbon fiber inlays. Different options to pick from with a nested frame lock to keep things secure. You've got a full 8.66-inch overall with a slim profile that will fit in your pocket.
Yep.
But also feels like a luxury knife when you hold it. Luxury knife.
It does. Perfect for those who want a classier EDC. I think I need some
With
water.
top-notch materials. It's all about fitness with this one.
Finesse. That's what happens when I let you take over. What are you doing, fitness? Oh, goodness.
I was just reading what you wrote.
It says finesse.
Oh, finesse.
I should have brought my water. You can grab this one starting at just $298.95 from AlandKnife.com. All right, thoughts on this, C?
Well, if you want me to say fitness, you shouldn't
Finesse.
have finesse. You should have wrote finesse.
I did wrote finesse.
That's not what I see.
There's no T there.
All right, so
I know what you're doing.
win some.
Lose some, yeah.
Um,
You're one heck of a judge.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
I love the size of
A
the
step
knife.
back, wrinkle, and sigh.
Yeah, and this does not look like an inlay or anything. It looks like it's just made out of one whole piece. So that is tremendous, I would have to say. The black blade, yeah, I can live without. But I'm sure that one of the other versions I would like.
Hand rub satin, yeah.
Yeah, a whole
And of course,
lot
there's
better.
a 600 Damascus,
Of
Timascus
course there
one.
is. I would also like to see a, yeah, you know.
This we're gonna put this on a shirt.
There is an.
Back flipper tab.
I got a different finger they can put on the shirt.
That's already been done.
Yeah. You know, I could see doing this once.
Slim Shady, man.
But this whole idea, if we continuously keep making $300 and some front flippers, it's just kind of silly to me.
Why?
Because most people, a lot of people don't like them. I mean, there are front flipper collectors.
There
wow.
are.
Can't speak today.
That's all.
But you know, I would buy this knife.
If it had a black flipper tab, yeah. I love that rose carbon.
They must not be
fiber on it.
watching our show. I mean,
maybe-
look, $300 more, you could have made it.
Maybe they're catering to some Europeans who really like
Yeah, them
front
Europeans.
flip. Well, is front flippers allowed there? I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All
What
the way
is
home.
allowed there? You probably can't even say what you just said.
I can't.
Is that allowed there? What do you mean? Government shut you down, go to jail.
Wow, we are just
They're not very high on Europeans. I don't know.
Europeans.
I used
are
to
nice.
like
the
them.
ones
I
I've
don't
met.
know why, because we fought them. And won.
Really? It's too soon. It's too soon. Oh my gosh.
Well, they couldn't protect themselves during World War II.
Gonna have to put like a covering over this. All right, look, it is really nice. Okay, it's perfect for those who want a classier EDC, top-notch materials. But I mean, at least you guys don't know, but there was one we had that had some very strong detent, and I couldn't flip it. So the fact that I can open this
Well, that right there says it all.
is more already, and I do like the high-end materials. I like the design. I wish it just needed a back flipper. The front flipper just isn't something I would use.
Yeah, it's very refined. I like that
is.
part about it. It's a beautiful knife. I mean, it is awesome.
It's not
High end.
fair.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Can't beat that. Move us on.
We got the Begg One.
All right.
3 options.
Yep, the Begg One. This is the beast of a folder.
It is.
They've done some nice folders lately.
They
It's
have.
got incredible design that shows off true craftsmanship.
Yep.
You got premium materials here, a hefty blade, and a slick ergonomic handle made with G10 and steel bolster.
Yep.
7.2 inch overall. 7.2, that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Looks way larger than that.
It does.
Wow.
It does.
3-inch satin finish BG10 stainless steel blade. Deployment on this one is what you'll consider next level.
Yes.
Thumb disc for easy one-hand opening action. Blade is in disengage with the infamous but never overlooked
Look at that.
bolster lock.
All right hand, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And disengaged. Plus, it's got that custom feel while still being a reliable EDC option at a budget-friendly price. Designed by Kirby Lambert and JVO Design. Comes with a black nylon zippered storage case. There you are. Look at that. And of course, there is a tip-up right carry pocket clip, which matches the bolster finish, which is kind of like the bolster and the inside frame and the back spacer. So all of that's there. It's one snazzy standout. It's just $119.20 from
AtlanticKnife.com. Collector's dream.
Yeah.
It's a good work tool. All in one. I mean,
There you go.
I'm not sure if I like this one better than the Session, or I like the Session better. Or the Session, or whatever you want to call it.
I've heard it both ways.
I've heard it both ways, yeah, exactly. Good design.
Stand up, I've been a part of today.
Nice weight. This is G10?
Mm-hmm. G10 with the steel bolster.
A very smooth G10. It's very nice. I can see why it's so popular. Got a nice spot for your thumb or your forefinger.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pick up one. Oh, you want to play with it again?
Yeah. I really like this blade. I like most of Begg's knives. Begg knives. That sounds good. I love the cut of the blade, the heft.
Apostrophe and a comma.
Yeah. The steel does add some weight, the bolster, steel bolster, but at the same time you can use weight to get some tougher tasks done. The blackout option is interesting, and so is the orange. I find orange an odd pick. I feel like
orange seems to go with that, not black, gray steel, aluminum, whatever metal you're using at the time. For some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, and I like that he did the little G10 pivot cap on both sides. It's interesting, and I normally wouldn't like a thumb disc, but the thumb disc on this works really well. Lambert, why is a spider your logo? I don't like that. I don't like it. It's too realistic. Spyderco's fine because when I look at it, I don't really see spider. I see a bug, a regular bug. But this is like full on. If I see it walking across the table, I'm gonna scream like a little girl for a minute and a half.
Smack it and run.
Yeah.
Throw a shoe over it. Put it under a Tupperware dish.
Under a cup and say, "Please take care of." I'm just gonna let it have the house.
All right, take us on to the next one.
All right, we're moving on. We have the Boker Mini Tracker Folder. Perfect for everyday carry and any cutting tasks. It was designed after the Boker Micro Tracker 2.0 fixed blade.
Which was very popular last year.
Yeah.
I find this knife very intriguing.
U.S. designed by Dave
All right,
Wagner,
so this is 7.37 inch when fully deployed, sporting a 3.12 inch 154 cm harpoon styled blade, 0.13 thick, black finish, and a wide range of uses with different grinds. Front section has a strong point, ideal for opening boxes, okay, while the rear section is ideal for cutting and carving.
Yep, a whittle-off whistle, man.
Blade is open via the back flipper stud, got that part right, and disengaged with the liner lock.
There you go. It has a brown micarta handle with a hollow brass stud here at the end for attaching a lanyard. It's supplied also with a deep carry tip-up. I thought it said reversible. Maybe it's not. Nope. Just tip-up pocket clip. I like that, Brad. Look at that. Look at that. And of course it comes with a nylon belt, not belt patch, nylon pouch there. Yeah. And it's only $106.21 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I guess I'll let you go first.
You'll let me go first.
I'll let you go first.
Well, I like this knife. Believe it or not, it's sold out already.
Believe it? No.
Yeah, this is the only one that's left for now.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
It is. It is. Nah, I'm not going to do this one.
Oh, you're not?
Nah, I like this one a lot, but I didn't get the tracker or the micro tracker last year. And you know what was kind of funny about those is that even though this is Boker makes production knives and you should be able to get them anytime, they weren't really in stock a lot last year.
No.
And I'm wondering if this is going to be the same way. I hope not. That would be a very
Bad move.
silly move for someone who's such a large company that not make enough of these.
I agree.
Because I'm pretty sure they're going to sell pretty quickly. It's very nice. I mean, it's reasonably priced, so you can't beat that.
Yeah, I really like it. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm more of the fixed carry in this option or the folder. I feel like I want to carry both. Because the handle is textured differently than what I've seen before on other micarta knives. It's a good size. I don't know. I feel like maybe... I don't know. The fixed blade one is more durable. You can do more things with it. But at the same time, this one's more compact, and I carry folding knives more often. If I were a person...
You are a person.
...who had a lot of knives and wanted to get a certain type, I would probably get the large one, the little mini fixed blade one.
Just get them all.
And this one. Just saying, I require all three. Just
Sounds
all
like
three
both.
required.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead.
We're hitting the next up. Boker
Ooh.
Kaizen.
It's the first time I open this knife. This is interesting.
But before we do that, AKers, and we mean you, don't forget to hit those like, share, comment, and subscribe buttons, as well as ring that little bell. That way you're not only linked with AK, but notified whenever new content is released. But so you get first access to all things knives and gear.
Yep, and if you become an AK member using the link down below, you'll get first access to all the latest info and, of course, the AK trivia question. You'll get entered to win our giveaway if you answer that.
Alright, so the Boker Kaizen. This folder is all about precision and performance. Extremely slim and sleek package.
Yep.
Sports a 3.12-inch D2 blade with a nice, sharp, single plane edge. 0.08 thickness.
Yep.
Jimping! And on this version, a black coating that matches the tip-up right carry pocket clip.
Yep.
Sorry, lefties.
Sorry.
The handle on this one is green micarta with bronze-colored lanyard hole and pivot ring accent. Ooh, that is
Yep.
a nice
And the
pivot ring
liners.
accent. Comes with nylon pouch.
There it is. Oh, it's upside down. There you go. So the term Kaizen is made up of syllables K and Zen, which means change for the better. I know, everyone can't forget that. So perfect balance between everyday carry and functionality, style, and compactness. So Boker Kaizen hits that sweet spot. It's like they put together everything you need in a slim, easy to carry knife. So if you're a fan of all-around gear, this one's one you should check out. Blades deployed with a very slim back flipper tab, and of course is disengaged with the bronze-colored liner lock. Just $98.56 from AtlanticKnife.com. Of course, there are several versions that vary in finishes and handle material. I think there's a carbon fiber one, G10 one, something like that. So you can find one that's just right for you. Sometimes it just takes time. All right, what do you think of this knife? Go ahead.
All right, so I like this little knife. I like the S35 VM one
Back flipper.
better. Oh, no.
Mini back flipper.
Where is it at? Some of us are so blind. Or is that it?
By science.
How am I supposed to do this? Is it just a roll on? Oh, roll on one.
Roll on, roll off, man.
Roll on two. He's burning. Sorry. Yeah, Green Mile. It's okay. This is more of what I expect from Boker. D2 at 98. S35 VN at 128. Yeah. See, that's where I'm at with this one.
Goodness.
I like the styling of the knife. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the CEO, which you knew was coming. But I'd have to have the S35 VN.
Yeah, it reminds me a great deal of the CRKT
Because
CEO. But you can't. It's not fair that they did it first, so therefore that's what everyone reminds
Well, they
of.
really didn't do it first because the Metamorph isn't quite that small.
Yeah.
But it's the same styling.
Same
of knife.
styling, yeah.
Now the pivot cap really sets this one apart.
It is.
But you know, when you use the Spartan Blade Nemec, it's the same knife basically.
Yeah, the
Except
Nemec
it's in, what is it made?
titanium and was
I
that
forget.
3V?
Maybe.
I can't remember if it was 3V. Something along those lines.
But if you're looking at a knife like that, you are looking at these options and not just like, what does Boker have?
That's true.
You know, so.
You do have some. And I feel like it has like a different vibe though, but yeah, I use vibe, than the CEO because of the coloring. This particular version I really like because we say green macabre, but it's more like a black, darkish brown, and then the bronze kind of just boosts it up. I really like that. A little smaller, pretty thin in profile width, but I can't help liking it. It's nice. Moving on, we've got the Boker Ovalmoon.
Ovalmoon. Another, let's call it unique carry.
Yep.
It is 4.57 inch fully deployed with a 1.85 inch D2 sheepsfoot blade, single plane edge, 0.12 thickness, and sateen finish. One of the more, I don't know, I guess, interesting knives we have today. Has a unique futuristic design that immediately grabs your attention. The blade's clean, sharp, and reliable, and the handle is it ergonomic? Oh, I'm sure it is.
It's not too bad.
Really stand out as a key feature. Of course, the key feature is. Yeah. Knife is opened and closed by turning the two halves of the aluminum handle, which are then reconnected at the end of the handle by a magnetic lock.
Yep.
Both sides of the handle are different color aluminum and have non-slip texture reminiscent of sheet metal.
Yep.
Giving it an industrial and durable feel.
And look, I like how sleek it is. Designed by Daryl Carson for those who want a modern, high-performance knife at a more affordable price without sacrificing the form. True piece, I think, of functional art here. So just $50, $50.11, I think, to be specific, from alandknife.com. So Daryl Carson does do compact EDCs, but they are well designed. I will say this is very unique. I know we've seen other, I don't want to call it gimmicky, because I do think this has a purpose. And it does work really well. It's a little small, but I can see why it is. It's supposed to be a little just a compact, throw in your pocket, have it for whatever reason. And we really liked the minimal X that he did, which was, I believe, just as small. Granted, it did like have a back flipper tab and it was a little bigger, but it was still just as compact. I kind of like this.
Do you?
Yeah.
Then you use it.
Here, you want to swivel that? Swivel the old.
Oh, do I have to swivel it?
Have to.
Will that change my mind about it?
I don't know, might.
Wow. I'm hooked.
Hooked on a feeling.
Is this the safe handle? Kind of works that way. Alright. Torn by the infamous wisdom given to me by my grandmother.
Which was, we all know.
A long time ago.
And she said, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's good.
And then I got the infamous wisdom of my beautiful wife. It says, well, you just tell them what you think. Since my grandmother's dead.
Ouch.
And my wife's still alive. I'll probably just go ahead
feel the love. Just
you know what? I'll give you
it.
a mixture. That's what we'll do.
That's good.
Wow.
You can't even do a mixture, can you?
Nope.
Daryl Carson, I apologize.
I like Daryl Carson. Did he do the Carson flipper also?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. I like the Minimal X. And you know what? He designed this. That's great. It's a great design. But this is ridiculous.
I kind of like it.
I can't even sit here and pretend that this has a use. I have this old little gold pocket knife.
I can see you just throwing it in your pocket
that
and
my
taking
granddad for $50.
Yeah, but really?
$50?
Really? We're gonna get on this for $50 when there's so much.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay, look, $50 is a bit much, but at the same time, it's
Get the Minimal X.
That's more.
It's a knife.
It's like $80.
This is aluminum?
Aluminum
Yeah,
handles.
like last of me.
I do wish it had a little lanyard on it. That way I could put it
A
on a key.
lanyard? You want to gaunt it up some more?
It's going to be going on a keychain. You know that's where it's going.
No, it's not going on no keychain.
Well, no,
I
'cause
can
I
swear
don't
to you
know.
it's not going on a keychain because ain't no holes in it to put it on no keychain. You're just supposed to toss this thing in your pocket and
Swivel it open.
I don't know. If you're watching and you've watched reviews on this and they're like, this is the greatest knife, stop watching them people, man. I don't know.
I didn't say it was the greatest. It's a unique design.
It serves.
And it's
I know what
different.
purpose it serves.
It's cool.
Well, it is kind of cool.
It's a
I'll give it
gadgety
that.
little thing.
Well, I thought you weren't going to call it gadgety.
I wasn't going to call it
Gimmicky?
Yeah, it's gadgety.
Wow,
it's
those
different.
words are very close together as far as I'm
Except
concerned.
their meaning is quite different.
Oh, way to set me straight, librarian.
You're welcome.
Um,
I may not be an adventurer or an explorer.
I'm a librarian. All right, so bringing up the rear on this bus is the, oh, you can put the umbrella over my head. You know what I can't do with this? Cut the umbrella.
You could. Yeah. What are you doing?
I wouldn't even try to cut anything with this.
I wouldn't even spit in its direction.
Alright.
Hater gonna hate, man.
MKM Ice.
Ice. I knew that's where you're going. Alright, go ahead.
4 options. Under pressure. We're looking at the blue denim option.
Yep.
5.91 inch when fully open and has a 2.56 inch CPM magnet. Do you see why you should give me the knives ahead of time?
CPM MagnaCut.
So you can get my reaction out of the way and I can have a more professional... MagnaCut lamb's foot blade with single plane edge, stone wash finish, and rounded spine.
Somewhat rounded.
Which is opened by the front flipper
and
disengaged with liner lock.
It is.
The handle is denim micarta, which I previously mentioned, with tip-up reversible pocket clip and lanyard hole. Designed by Tommaso Brumisi.
Yep.
And Dennis Simonuti?
Simonuti.
I don't know him.
Yeah, I don't either.
All right. This is his first thing he's done, or have you seen anything else?
I haven't seen anything else
okay.
done. He might have helped before. This one definitely stands out for being a good balance of beauty and utility. If you're looking for a blade that's sharp, sleek, well-crafted, MKM Ice is here. So, of course, there are G10 handle versions in addition to a green micarta option. Grab whichever strikes your fancy. Only $166.90 from AtlantaKnife.com. I'm afraid to let you go first again.
You should. Yeah, you can get a Vulpus.
A what?
A Vulpus. It's a very popular knife. A little knife like this for like $40.
Okay.
And I believe it is 14C28N, and then the other one, M390, is like $60.
The MKM one? Like the Izanzo type of thing?
I can't remember who makes it. Is it Line Steel or is it MKM? We were selling them just a bunch of them this last month. All right, here we go.
I'm afraid. Maybe I should go first.
You want to go first? All right.
I like this knife. I really like the denim micarta. It's different from other denim micartas I've seen. Not crazy about the front flipper, but it's one of the easier ones, so I will give it that. A little small, too. Stop.
I was thinking to myself, shaving cream.
That's an inside joke, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wish I had a back flipper tab, and I wish it was bigger. They should make this model like 3 inches bigger, and then I get that one probably, even though it's a front flipper. It's really nice. It is nice. I will give it that. And it's got the MagnaCut, which I'm glad that the MKM, Lion Steel, and someone else that are not in the same group, but they're all doing MagnaCut, which is good. MagnaCut's nice.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm glad they're on MagnaCut or LMAC, something like that, instead of that trying to use 14C28N for higher end stuff.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not, everybody knows.
There's no front flipper.
It's a nice little knife, I would have to say. I can actually open this as a top flipper, so I'll let it pass. Good balance. Very light. I don't know if you can tell or not. It's harder for me to tell. Very nice little pivot ring in here. It kind of offsets the colors, but goes with these colors. It's like a color palette of blue.
Just enhances the knife.
The jimping might be a little high up on the blade. I don't know. Nah, I think it works pretty good. I think it's there's enough jimping there that you can have a different pressure point depending where you want to put your finger. Really works well.
Precision cutting or just regular control.
Works for that.
Yep.
So they did a nice job. It is a very clean denim micarta. Actually reminds me of a nice pair of jeans. So I like this knife. All right, how about that? Didn't have to say anything ugly about it.
Good.
Well, guess what, folks? That's the final carry of the week. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe since you're already in the vicinity.
You're already there.
Go on and hit that bell. That way you're always linked to AK and given first go at any new content. Yep. All right, Joel, give us your favorite of the week.
Oh, looks like we didn't even get to cover this one, which I thought I had on here because someone wanted us to just. It's
what
not
is this?
New. Someone wanted to us to look at the thicker clipper.
This is a Boker?
Yeah, it's a thicker clipper. Someone had asked us.
Thicker clipper.
Yeah, so we'll just give a quick little.
Oh, chisel point knife. Huh.
It's very thick. I like that.
It needs to be if it's going to be a chisel point.
Clipper.
It's pretty thick down there too. Doesn't mean you're still not going to.
Don't.
Well, as long as you don't have anything rounded in there. you're going to be okay. I don't think that's going to break. We don't have specs or anything on it, but we can pretty much tell you it's about 6 inches overall
Yeah,
with
it's got
a
D2 steel, stonewash finish,
very
brown
thick
micarta scales.
I'd guess around 0.2.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the rounded scales. And they're removable.
Mm-hmm.
Which really wouldn't be necessary in this case because you'd be working with wood.
That's true.
And not flesh.
That's good.
Animal flesh,
Way
of
to make
course.
that. That distinction needed to be made.
Yeah, you don't want to chisel that out.
Here, I'll just give you a quick look. There it is. Black canvas micarta scales, of course. And it's got the chisel blade, D2, all the way through. Jimping. That's nice.
Set up as a neck knife, though. Is there any...
Like lanyard?
Any clip or anything with it? Yeah.
There's a clip.
All right, so that's
like
pocket clip that you can use for side carry or
on a pack or
horizontal or vertical.
That's nice.
Because I was thinking, wow, as a neck knife, I kind of can see that if you're woodworking, but this really isn't a woodworking per se knife.
Yeah.
I mean, you will work with wood, but it's not going to be something that you want to reach up there and just grab real quick and do some whittling. This is going to be for chiseling and that type of stuff. So I didn't really need to be a neck knife. But it has this clip.
Well, if you wanted it to be a neck knife, you're going to have to take the scales off and put the lanyard through the hole and then put the scales back on. Because unless you have like special... Oh, okay. I gotcha. Oh.
It gives you several carry options.
But you could have a lanyard. You just have to take the scales off.
Yeah, you'd have to work with it.
Okay.
But you can carry it horizontal, I'm sure, if you just worked it on there. Nice clip. I like the little crisp and clean Boker. Yeah, tossed on the end. And looks like it's very durable, so.
I'm going to put that back in there.
The clip matches the knife itself.
Yeah,
so
it's a nice.
I don't know what the price is, but it's too much. Alrighty, Joel. Want to pick your favorite knife of the week?
Let me... Why did you set it over there? It's like you've ousted. Don't you flick it. That's $50 you're flicking. Why don't you just...
Because you pick it, you're fired.
I pick it, I'm fired.
Even for humor.
Wow. Okay, well, I wasn't going to pick it. But
I know you.
I'm perfectly capable.
You always work here.
Thank you. I really like the Begg.
I do too.
I can see it being used for, like, with gloves, too. Which I think is important because lots of work.
But she's not going to pick the Begg.
I like the Micro Tracker because it's got a back flipper tab. And I would get all three if I could.
Alright, which one is it?
Just give me 1 second. One more comparison.
I'm going to go with the Boker Tracker.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm going to go with it too.
Alright. That will be it for this week, my friends. I'm seeing this is...
Joel, I was going to show I was carrying the Quibbit.
Oh, yes, and I have the...
Sakashi.
Wow, recognized it out the gate. Must have saw it earlier.
Yeah, because he said, what knife is this?
I forgot. Oh, that's right.
Forgot the name.
This is 20 CV. It wasn't even written on there. Kind of bothers me.
Well,
I'm C. This is
below and you're
Joel. Say your name.
Juts.
That's it.
Joel, we're signing off.
We're signing off.